we're not in your range, are we? Thank you. I don't want to be...
That's okay. I'm
on day release, so I should really be seen. That's why I said, like, if you say Luke does a really good mark or does something like does a good tackle, I'll give it away. You know what I mean? And then just have nothing to yeah, or whatever. They're not going to look at that. They just want, that's just your side.
Welcome back to Ford Park here in Ivanhoe for the second game of our double header today in the YJFL. We got the youth girls competition here in their second round. And we've got Heidelberg versus Surrey Park for this afternoon's contest. Now, a fact that we get out there before the game gets underway is that from last year the quarters were 20 minutes. This year they're now a 17.5-minute quarter. And it looks like Surrey Park are wearing a Indigenous artwork jumper, which is quite nice. So, about to get things underway here. And the second game of our double header is away here from Ford Park. It's going to be an absolute scrap to sort out the football early. I want to get their hands on it. Running past it there that time was Gladman for Surrey Park. Opportunity here for Heidelberg. Umpire's pinned out a free kick. Going the way of the Panthers. And they go a little bit out wide. Graham kicks it forward. So they're inside forward 50 here, Surrey Park. Handball came from Millership to get it out there that time. And here's a chance. Although they bring the ball back to the middle of the ground. High ball inside forward 50. And a nice mark has been taken there that time by Blake. Blake kicks it to the top of the square. Ball will come to ground. Who's around here for either side? Got to be careful here if you're Heidelberg. Good tackle there laid by Tarrant. And it's a ball up about 15-20 metres out from home for the Panthers. Taking it out of the ruck and getting the ball free that time was Norris for Heidelberg. Opportunity here still for them if they're clean. It'll be a scrap early while these two teams work each other out. Blake was over the top of the football again. The umpire's paid hold the ball. So we're going to see an opportunity here, you feel, and this is Tess McCarthy. McCarthy just a little bit unsure. She goes short, and that's intelligent in the end. That's a good pass. And the mark has been taken. First shot of the afternoon coming up here. Kick is on the way. It's been absolutely thumped. Top of the square. Numbers back there in kind for Heidelberg. It's about 5 of them to none. Opportunity for Olivia Jesser. She goes for a run, takes a bounce, doesn't come back to her. That's a little bit unkind. The footy does that sometimes. She runs into 2 Panthers, and that's holding the ball. Free kick to Gladman this time. So Gladman for the first of the afternoon. Oh, that's a nice, delightful ball drop. And the finish is awesome. Gladman kicks the first. She's on the Oakley Chargers list. And the first to Surrey Park. 1 straight 6. And Heidelberg yet to score. Nearly 3 minutes gone first quarter. This Surrey Park are all bottom age youth girls. 3rd last year in under 16 1, so they all stick together, which is good to see. Head out of the ruck nicely. Surrey Park looks like they might clear again. Just slipping over her feet at an opportune time there was Taru. They go forward again, the Surrey Park side. Kick inside 50, delightful, good mark. This is Herring. Herring gets close to the player of the mark. She set sail for home, but it's just bounced across the face through for a behind. Surrey Park 1-1-7. Heidelberg get to score. Kick goes wide out of full-back. First one there to meet it will be Lucy Wynn for Surrey Park as it bounced still a bit more kindly in her favour. Little kick forward will go to the pocket. Opportunity for Tarrant to work her opponent under the football. Taru was there as well. That time it's gone out of bounds. Plenty of players to choose from here, Heidelberg. They've got 24 listed. And look over on their bench. I don't think they've got many over there. Got a couple waiting to come on the ground. Ball out of the throw-in. Little handball that time. Did come from Jesser. Doesn't go far at all. It's a real scrap for the football early. Trying to spin herself in and out of trouble was Amelia Torelli. Good laying tackle there on that said player. Clearing ball that time from Millership. Gets the ball out wide. It's a tumbler towards the boundary and it does in fact go out. Ball back into play. Getting the hit out from over the back there that time was Norris for Heidelberg. Trying to just tap the football forward a little bit here, although it's a bit of a hot football here at the moment. Here's the skipper in Sutherland. She kicks the ball inside forward 50. Few players came to present. Ball comes out the back. Kick was smothered off the boot, but she'll get it back here, Jesser. So she's had a little bit of the football early. Another flying shot on goal for Surrey Park. Gets to the top of the square, bounces across the face, and that was Gladman once again kicking the behind. 1-2-8 now to no score. We've gone nearly 5.5 minutes. Heidelberg out of defence now. Can they get the next goal? Doing a very nice job of keeping the ball in here. Umpires found a throw, free kick to Heidelberg and to Norris. Norris opts to handball. Went off to Lipratora. Kick inside forward 50. Once again, they've dominated everything early. Surrey Park. Body over the football. Got to get a kick away. Gets to the top of the square. And even better, it's a goal and a very enthusiastic goal umpire too, it has to be said. Loving a bit of me time there. I've just got to pick up who kicked that one. It's just a little bit too hard. But it's another one to Surrey Park. They go to 2-2-14. Heidelberg get to score. 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Very hot start here. Ball back in the middle from the restart. Hit out of the ruck. I'll give that to the benefit that time of Norris. Ball comes onto the ground. Body over the top of the football there that time. Taru, nicely done. Heidelberg clear for the time being. Get it out to the far side of the ground. And Surrey Park clear. A nice mark taken on the chest there of Ava Vincent. Vincent's kick has been turned over and marked by Wynn. Wynn sends a long ball down the line. Who's there to mark it? Falls through a few sets of hands. Norris was the first one to get a handball out wide. Here's an opportunity. This is Jesser. Jesser inside forward 50. Two Tigers were there to meet the ball, but the ball slipped through their hands and the ball comes away now to the outer side. And the mark has been taken. Holly Ridewood kicks the ball inside forward 50. So a little bit of momentum being switched here. Ball on the ground. That's probably a little bit too crude. I think it is. Yes, free kick to Torelli. Kick to the middle. Nice one too. Kick comes away. Chance there for Grace Jobling. She kicks the ball away. Goes down the line. Opportunity for Surrey Park, although just falling over at inopportune time there was Chloe Blake. Kick comes away. Waiting for it there is Wynn. Wynn was in a one-on-one there that time with Isabella Italiano. And they kick away for the time being. Chance for Seabury to get to the football. She got the hands free and was able to do something, but wasn't able to do anything with it in the end. She's been done for holding the football there, and it's a free kick. Going the way of the Tigers. Short ball down the line. Bounced on the half volley. Did quite nicely to get it was Isabella Parnell. She gave it off to a teammate who couldn't quite get boot to ball. Miller ship that time. Kicks the ball inside forward 50. Getting on it nicely was Miller, the skipper. Kicks to the pocket, and that's where it'll go out of bounds for a boundary throw in. So we've gone over halfway here in this first quarter. Ball back in. Lehman had front position that time in the ruck, but couldn't do anything with that and was going to be a ball up. Ball up, slapped forward by the Surrey Park ruck woman. Ball gets towards the boundary. Jesser over the top of the ball for Heidelberg. Can't quite get the footy away, and it's a ball up again. Rove down that time to Parnell. Got a little kick. It was smothered off the boot, I should say. Opportunity for Macy. Surrey Park clear. Mark taken Win. Win plays on. Smothered off the boot. Really nicely done. Still an opportunity here. Running towards goal. Gets it on the boot. And, oh, it bounced crudely. Would you believe? Across the face. Looked like Olivia Viviano with the kick. Just went across the face. It's one behind to 2-2-14. Ball comes out of full back now for Surrey Park. The ball just short. Good tackle there laid on Jobling. Real strong tackle laid. Umpire circling. And he in the end calls for it. Ball up, double tapped out of the ruck. Eventually works its way out the back. Got to be careful to get boot to ball here. Trying to take on one too many tackles there. No, well, the ball will come back here. Centering ball. Just will get to her teammates on the half volley, but the Panthers are there in kind. Good tackle laid on Macy. Was able to get a handball free. Still a chance out the back. That ball's going to be locked in. Good tackle there laid on Gladman. And that was wrapped up there by Delizio. Good tackle by her. Ball up in the ruck. Comes off the hands of Maya Seabury that time. Sutherland with a little bit of run. Kicks the ball to the middle of the ground. Reinforcements there are waiting for it. That time it was Ava Vincent. Kicks the ball back inside forward 50. Got there on the bounce and waiting for it there was Potter. Potter's kicked back towards the middle of the ground. So it's just going backwards to go forwards a little bit at the moment here, the footy. No one really able to get control of the football. Running towards it there for Surrey Park was Herring. She couldn't quite gain possession of the football. As bodies are just flying in over the top for it now. Good tackle laid over the back by Katia Lambert-Naran. And sorry, not Katia Lambert-Naran. Olivia Buviano of Heidelberg. Ball back up in the ruck contest. Hit out by Gladman. She'll clear now. Nice kick on the right. Numbers here favour Heidelberg. Good kick forward. Little bit of run here this time for Jesser. Jesser took a bounce, kicks the ball inside forward 50. She able to do something with the kick, not quite. Couldn't quite hit up her teammate. Ball forward, nice mark. I can settle it down here. Here's Win. Win started well. She opts to handball. A little bit of risk in the handball. She'll get it back, Win. So good waxing with her teammates here. Ball was touched off the boot. Ball bounces just short there of Samantha Carey. Ball out the back. Good handball went in the direction there that time of Rebecca Miller. That's the captain. That's a good hit too. Here's an opportunity again for Jesser. Jesser inside 450. Gets it to the top of the square. Good attack on the football by both sides here. And snapping around the body and just missing there that time was Isabella Parnell through for a behind. And it's two behinds to 2-2-14 with a little over 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Surrey Park out of full back. Potter. Potter went for a run. Kicks out wide. Put a little bit of pressure on her teammates to get to it. Vincent wins the first one there for Heidelberg. She just got a handball to her because the umpire said play on. Now Heidelberg run away with the football. Nice long ball inside forward 50. Chance out the back. First one there for Surrey Park was Glennon Heist, but couldn't get there in time. That's in the back. And the umpire doesn't see it the same way. So it's in a very good spot here for Heidelberg if they can sneak a goal through here. Ball up pretty much at the top of the square. Good roving off the pack. Just not being able to finish there that time. It was Sickold, it looked like. So 3 behinds Heidelberg, 2-2-14 Surrey Park. And they've dominated the last 6 or 7 minutes of play here, you feel, Heidelberg, but just not getting the reward for their effort on the scoreboard in this late part of the first quarter. And they'll keep the ball inside forward 50 here with a good mark to Parnell. Oh, Parnell, that's a delightful kick, and that's a real strong mark taken there. And the mark has been taken here. I'll be a Matilda Stackhold once again. She'll come in. Her kick is on the way. And that one's good. $1-3-9 now. Heidelberg 2-2-14, Surrey Park. As we approach the end of the first quarter here from Ford Park. 2 minutes to go, in fact, before quarter time. And it's a 5-point ball game. Ball back in the middle from the ball up. Little bit of soccer being played here as the ball tumbles its way forward momentarily. Opportunity over the top of the football for Hines. Good tackle. Umpire circling. We'll call for it. Didn't have much of a chance to get rid of it there, Malia Tarrant. Both ruck women there fight a little bit of a draw. Ball scrambles its way out the back. She did try, did the umpire say. Lily Vaughan tried to get rid of the football there. Good hands being free there. Handball away from West. West over the top of the ball. She was tackled straight away. And it's a ball up. And we go again. Holding Heidelberg, as you can hear through the microphones. The umpire. Here is Isabella Italiano. Her kick was touched off the boot. She wheeled it around on the right. She'll get it again. Sinks the boot into it. It's side forward 50. Well read by the Surrey Park defence. They get it out of there. It was a one-on-one. And a good grab in the end by Vincent. She outdid West. Kick to the pocket. Had to wait for it there, Parnell. Parnell centering ball. Just slipping through the hands, but buttering up and going a second time there was Sutherland, the skipper. Finds herself down back so far in this later stages of the first quarter. Ball comes out the back. Surrey Park will be very happy to get it out of trouble, and they do. They bring the ball out to the outer side, pretty much just in the centre square here as it bounces away. In a one-on-one there is Lambert and Duran. She couldn't quite get rid of it. Heidelberg will clear the traffic just momentarily, but they'll run out of time as the handball came from Seckhold, and the siren blows for quarter time here at Ford Park in this youth girls game. Surrey Park are 2-2-14, and they are leading Heidelberg 1-3-9 at the end of the first change. Goal kicker for Heidelberg is Seckhold, while for Surrey Park, one went to Gladman, and I've missed the second goal kicker there, I admit. What we'll do is we'll take our quarter time break, and we'll be back for the second quarter shortly. Welcome back to Ford Park, just in time for the start of the second quarter here. It is Surrey Park leading Heidelberg by 5 points here. Been a very competitive start to this game here. Over the top of the football there, that time is Tarrant for Surrey Park. She was dispossessed. And no one able to clear the football much at all there. So we start again out of the ruck there. That time I'll give it to Geldenhuys. She got the hit out there. Ball forward, little tiny kick forward. Opportunity for Heidelberg. Ball's cleared. Spinning around the body and sending one high there that time was Miller, the captain. Miller roves her own football here. Gets a second disposal, gets it onto the boot, kicks it inside forward 50 for the Tigers here. Here's an opportunity. Running towards goal and popping it through. It looked like Caitlin Schwab who kicked that one. It was a great bit of play there from the Tigers, and they hit the front for the first time today. So 2-3-15 Heidelberg, Surrey Park 2-2-14. First lead of the day here for the Tigers. From the restart, really volleyball slapped out of the ruck there that time by the Heidelberg ruckwoman that time, and Norris really sunk the fist into it. She'll clear the football, and here go the Tigers again. They've got a little bit of run going forward here. Nice hit up, good mark taken. Can hear them calling for the football. That's Caitlin Basham with the football. Kick inside the forward 50, finds Delizio. High ball, nearly hit up one of her teammates. Maybe a little bit of a take below the knees. That's a legal disposal. Opportunity there for Carey. Shot a little fresh area onto it. And now Surrey Park come away with it. Tumbler ball to the middle of the ground. Right smack bang in the middle of the ground now. Both sides have to be clean to try and clear the football here. Clever little tap underneath. Went to Ridewood. Ridewood sends one high. Very good pass too, and finds Carey. Carey goes to the pocket. Nice hit. And the mark has been taken. And it's been taken by Isabella Parnell. So pretty much right behind it as Parnell goes back to kick her first of the afternoon. And she's wouldn't mind probably having that kick again. She's kicked it out of bounds on the full. Northern Knights listed player as well, Isabella Parnell. All out of defence here, front position, slipping through the hands of Lucy Wynn, who started off the first quarter really strongly. High ball to the broadcast side, good mark taken on the chest there by Emily Gladman. Ball down the line, bounces just short. We'll take in some noises of the game here for a moment. And just while the ball's out in front of us here at the moment, we'll just try and take in some of the conversation between both teams and the players as they bark instructions to each other.
I came out today and all of a sudden Mum goes,
Ball eventually works its way out the back. It was a handball by Seckold. Surrey Park go forward this time, but the Tigers have numbers, so they've really switched her on this last 10 minutes, and that's including the last bits of the first quarter. Here's the skipper, Miller. Centering ball, but sitting underneath it and taking a mark was Harold. Harold sends one down the line, slipped through the hands of the big ruck woman of Norris for Heidelberg. Nearly works its way out the back for Torelli of Surrey Park to soccer away. A hot footy, still no one really able to get the ball away to their desired resulting position here as the ball comes to the middle of the ground. It's a tumbler. Ball comes underground. Over the top of it there is Martinez. Slow to get to her feet just from the big contest. That's a throw. Yes, umpire agrees. Free kick to the Tigers. Nice hit too. Opportunity here this time for Basham. Basham inside the forward 50. And the mark has been taken by Delizio. Looks like she's going to have a go, or at least set it up to the top of the square. Not a bad kick at all to the top of the square. Just the numbers in front favoured Surrey Parkers. A little dribbling shot on goal from McKinley Lehman just went across the face. Just had to focus on that for a second because I thought it nearly bounced through. Here's the captain again in Miller. Miller shrugged off a tackle. High ball, has to sit underneath it. Just went past the head there of the intended target of perhaps Viviano. A whistle. High contact is the call. And it's going to the way of the Panthers. And that'll be brought back. Got to get the player behind the mark to take her kick. Ball forward. Opportunity again here for Heidelberg. If they can soccer the ball off the ground, which they can't quite do so. But they clear that time through Torelli. Torelli's ball went to West. West had to wait for it. She eventually got it. Ball comes away. It's just bobbling around like a pinball at the moment. No one really able to gain control of the football here. As over the top of it that time for Heidelberg is Vincent and Hines. And the umpire will call for it. Not mucking around from the restart. Find a bit of a draw there in the ruck. Ball clears. Oh, good bump there by Norris. Elected to bump. There's nothing wrong with that. That was all shoulder. Ball goes forward a little bit. Snapping ball from Jesser inside forward 50. Numbers here for Surrey Park. Stevens Williamson was the one that got it away, but a kick out of nothing for Heidelberg, and it's a goal. And it's a goal to Olivia Jesser for Heidelberg, the 50. She was the one getting all the high fives. And they extend their margin out to 7 points, Heidelberg. 3-3-21 to 2-2-14. And we're slowly approaching the middle stages here of the second quarter. Ball back in the middle from the restart. 7 point lead for Heidelberg. Bit of a change in the ruck. Norris is getting the break. Free kick for holding the ball. So an opportunity here for Surrey Park, and this is Amelia Torelli. Nice kick too. Right foot. Ball just slipping through the hands there. They'd like that opportunity again, but sweeping up on the loose ball and getting a shot on goal is Gladman. It'll go to the top of the square. Important touch in there, but a very good spot to have the football here if you're Surrey Park. Out of bounds in the left forward pocket, kicking to the pavilion end of the ground. It's a poor throw from the goal umpire. He just missed the boundary umpire completely, and he's made him run backwards for it. And his form in the throw-in's perfect. Must have done it before. Head out of the ruck, front position, Lehman for Heidelberg, and they come away with it, and the kick is a tumbler, and that'll find the boundary line once again. Delightful Sunday afternoon it's turned out to be here at Ford Park. Ball thrown back in. Both ruckmen probably Got a little bit of a tap on that one in the ruck. Ball comes to ground, and that'll be held in for a ball up. Umpire wastes no time. That went out of bounds. That was tapped off the hands there that time of Seabury. She's having a go on the ruck. So another stoppage. Seabury out of the ruck. Good hit out. Nearly works itself out the back. Roving the back of the football there is Tarrant. Tarrant and Gladman was working in a 1-2 tandem there. And that's not going anywhere, the footy, and it's a ball up. So the umpire might get sick of throwing it up here. He might pin out a free kick here. Ball scraps its way forward. Opportunity here for Heidelberg if they can get it free. Here's a go for Seabury. Kicks to the top of the square. Can they get a mark here? Can they get a crumb? No, not quite. Tigers have the numbers there. Good attack on the football here. Quick handball came from the captain in Miller. Chance here on the boot there that time for Torelli. Torelli kicks it to the pocket. Didn't find a teammate. And now the Tigers come away. Cheeky little handball to ground was good. Got it to herself. Kicks it out wide. Brings it towards the broadcast side. Just went past the outstretched hand there that time. And it's going to go out of bounds right in front of us, you'd feel. Yes, escorted over by Jesser. And we'll have a throw in front of us. And we'll pick up what the ladies are saying out there on the ground as this ball's thrown in as they yell out some instructions to each other here with 6 minutes to go in the second. Little kick from Wynn. Didn't go too far. Ball is at a play on stage. Martinez. Little boot in. Ball clears. Soccering off the ground that time is Jobling. Over the front of the football there, Seckold for Heidelberg. This time it's a Gladman with the football. Got her hands free but lost it. Was stolen away by Tarrell, and now she gets it to the outer side where Martinez was waiting. Kicks it to the middle of the ground. Slipped through the hands of Bliviano, but she did nicely to go a second time. Kicks it out in front there of Italiano. She had to wait for it. It was a bit of an unkind bounce for her. Surrey Park come away with it here this time to the outer side. There was a go for Basham if the ball waited for her. It didn't. It bounced the wrong way for her. And now here's a go for Gladman. She kicks it down the line. Goes in a pretty good direction. Gladman with the football again, just trying to tap it to her own advantage here because it's a really tight, congested play here at the moment with numbers everywhere. Good solid tackle there laid. Oh, that's another good tackle there laid. It was allowing Torelli not to get boot to ball, and it tumbled the ball forward just ever so slightly. Over the football there that time, and getting a handball free there was Schwab. The pack are really arriving for both sides to try and lock this in. They're just trying to barge its way out. Chloe Blake had the ball slip through her hands at a pretty inopportune time. They're using the bump quite nicely at Surrey Park. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually, in fact, a free kick to Heidelberg. Kick comes to the broadcast side. Who's there to pick up the football? They're just trying to do a little bit too much potentially. You just got to try and kick it away. Jesser did quite nice in the end to give it off to one of her teammates. Ball just slipped through a set of hands. Good shepherd provided there that time by Parnell. Ball goes inside forward 50. Who's down there? Couple. Here's the skipper. Here is Miller. Miller sets sail for home, but the ball is across the face. Stays in the field of play, and Delizio kicks a goal. Heidelberg extend the margin more. That's good forward play. Delizio knew where the footy was going, read the bounce quite nicely and kicked it through. 4-3-27 now. Heidelberg and Surrey Park scoreless this quarter, 2-2-14. A little under 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3 goals straight to no score this quarter. Ball back in the middle from the restart. Hit out of the ruck there that time by Seabury. But Heidelberg will clear again down to the broadcast side. That ball was just skidding and held up momentarily that time for Jesser. Jesser will run on the right boot inside forward 50. Nice ball. Mark taken. Here's Parnell again. And it looks like she might back herself in once again. Just being adjusted onto her right line. She'll go now, gains a bit of meterage. Sends it to the top of the square. It's swung back. Oh, good mark. Right on the line. Right the last end of defence by Elizabeth Macy. It's a bit unsure on where to go from here, Macy. She's called to go now. Kicks it down the line. Went past the outstretched hands of Parnell. A few players around this football here. Quick kick forward. Goes high. It's coming in from the side. That's good attack on the football here by Heidelberg. Goes to the top of the square, across the face, behind. (4-4-28) plays 2-2-14. So doubled the score now. Have the Heidelberg ladies with a little under 2 minutes to go here before half time. Surrey Park out of full-back. They need a mark. Couldn't quite get it there. Opportunity for Gladman if she can get the ball away, which she does. It tumbles its way towards the edge of the centre square, towards their inside forward 50. Just trying to tap the ball to advantage. Herring's the one over the top. Miller got the kick away in time, and Heidelberg clear again. Go towards 50. That's holding the ball. Just tried to do a bit too much there, Parnell, and the tackle was good by Wynn. Wynn to the centre of the ground, back with the flight of the football. Was a Heidelberg player, and she takes a solid mark. She plays on. Gave the handball off. They're inside forward 50 once again. Can they get a mark before half-time? Getting a hand in was Parnell. Surrey Park clear, bring it out to the broadcast side. What can they do here? Players fall over. Got to keep your feet. Here's Ava Tarau, gave the handball away. She'll get her own football. Sends a little one forward. Just went over the head there that time of the intended target in Leah Sullivan. And they come away, Surrey Park again. It's a tumbling kick forward. Only one team can score from here, you feel. And it's Surrey Park if they're good enough. The tackle just laid too high. And Schwab will get a free kick. Schwab now sends a kick towards the middle of the ground. Nice 1-2. And the mark has been taken by Martinez as the siren is about to go for half-time, and it's going to be the Tigers that'll go through with a 14-point lead as Martinez gets a kick away. And the siren goes for half-time as the mark was taken by Gladman. So a good second half there from Heidelberg. They were able to add 3-1 onto the scoreboard to no score, and they'll go into that half-time break very happy with where they are at the moment. It's a 14-point lead to Heidelberg. 4-4 plays 2-2, and we'll be back shortly for the commencement of the second half. Welcome back here to Ford Park, the second half between Heidelberg and Surrey Park about to get underway here. And it's Heidelberg by 14 points as we turn into the second half here. A really good second quarter from the Tigers, got things really rolling for them and they were able to extend their margin.
My mum said leaking.
And we're underway here. On the ground, the ball fell in her lap, Tess McCarthy. She wasn't able to get rid of it. It's a ball up. Ball up again, hit out of the ruck there that time by Norris. Jobling goes forward. Bounces on the half volley. Opportunity here this time for Heidelberg to try and clear it out of space. Kick forward, goes to the pocket. A few players waiting for it. Stevens-Williamson was the first one waiting for it. Opportunity for Macy there that time. She's tackled to the ground, but no prior opportunity to get rid of the ball there, and it's a ball up. Running in from the side, Morris, to try and get the fist into it. She did nicely. Carey kicks to the pocket. Bounces past a few. Lehman was there. She tries to keep it in play, but it goes over and out. Ball thrown in. Misses both of the ladies in the ruck there. Ball works its way out. Little clearing kick. Is it going to work out? It went in the direction there that time of McCarthy, and she's taken to ground. No prior for her, and it's another ball up. Ball up. Clearing that time is Lucy Wynn. The mark has been taken by Amalie Gladman. Nice kick by her down the line. Had a couple waiting at the front for it. First one back is Ridewood. Ridewood kicks one wide. Sitting underneath it and taking a good mark is Lehman. She kicks to the pocket, bounces past about 3. Surrey Park clear. It's going to come straight back. Miller. Sorry, it's Martinez. She kicks inside forward 50. Umpire says touch play on. Surrey Park clear. It's a high ball out of their defence. Gains about 20 metres. Handball went inboard, but it didn't go too high and being taken too high. There that time was Tarrant. She opts to handball off. Kick to the middle of the ground. Martinez over the top of the ball. High contact for her. She'll get the free. Martinez down the line. Didn't find a teammate. Ball goes forward. It's a dribbler. So you've got to have a few running back towards it. Electing to try and push her opponent off there that time was the 31 there in Sullivan. We've got a tackle on the ground. And it's a ball up. No chance getting rid of it there that time for West. Norris out the ruck. Comes to ground. Well roved there by Olivia Jessett. She kicks the ball inside 450. That's a strong mark taken in defence for Surrey Park. Kicks the ball high and is it pushing the back there. Free kick to Heidelberg and Jesser. Just trying to work out what happened here, and the umpires found something else. It's coming back. So Jesser, take 2. Good ball to the pocket. It's gone across the face. Nearly would have been one of the goals of the afternoon. 3 for her behind. First score of the first score of the third quarter. Gee, get your words out there, Liam. Goes to Olivia Jesser, Northern Knights and Vic Metro player. There's a fair kick to the top of the square. It just didn't have the right directional bounce that she would have liked. So 4-5-29 to 2-2-14. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the third. Good attack on the football here from both sides. Surrey Park need to get the next goal, you feel. Clearing kick that time from Jobling. Gets it to the interchange side. A few numbers attack here. And good wrapped up tackle by Graham in the middle of the ground. Umpires have been good today. These two have umpired the last 3 games in a row, so they'll be absolutely knackered after this. Ball up from the ruck. It's dribbled itself out. It's a hard footy at the moment. Martinez got a handball away. Ball comes out in the direction of Basham. She got the hands to it. Here's the skipper, Miller. Miller sends one down the line, goes in the direction there of some Surrey Park players, and the first hands to it went to Gladman. She eventually got it away. Good tackle there late, but that was just a little bit too vicious there on Norris, and she'll get a free kick. Gives it off to Martinez. Ball was touched off the boot, so it's gone backwards on a ricochet. Martinez had it and just dropped it, so she had to go back into it and try and get it again, but can't quite do so, and it's another ball up. Norris fisted it away out of the ruck. Free kick to Surrey Park for a throw. Sutherland plays on, kicks the ball wide. Nice one too, to Blake. Maybe here's the chance for Surrey Park. Kick goes a little bit wide though, almost makes it inside the forward 50 there. Ball just dribbles forward a little bit, but now it'll be held up. Although it's a free kick, so it's actually going to Millership. She kicks to the middle. Couldn't find a teammate. Ball works around the back to Tarell. Ball dribbling forward. A few players over the top of this one. What can they do with it? Looks like it'll be locked up again. Umpire letting them play, which is good to see. And eventually Sutherland kicks it out of trouble. Gets the ball out wide. Opportunity once again for Heidelberg to reclaim the football. Running through the pack and getting it away is Macy. Macy to the outer side. Sutherland is the one that she got her hands to it, but couldn't gain possession of the football. Kick forward. Goes through a set of hands. Surrey Park again through the middle. Bouncing football. Need a little bit of luck here. Chance there from Vincent. Vincent inside the forward 50. A bit of a foot race to get to this one here. Got to pick it up here. Does Win. Win had it, lost it, butted up with a good tackle. Opportunity here this time for Stevens-Williamson. Locals wanted ball. They weren't going to get it. Over the top of it, laying a good tackle is Tarell, and that'll be a ball up. Ball up again. Good manoeuvring to get front position there. That time was Norris, and the kick from Riderwood goes to the top of the square, but direction off, and will stay in the field to play it. Nearly went over the line. Nearly getting the football there. That time was Viviano for Heidelberg. She nearly dived in. Diving in on top of it that time is Ridewood. Umpire lets her play. She got the handball free, which is good to see. That's good attack on the football. Kick goes out wide. It's a one-on-one here. Blake is up against Norris. She arrives in time. Norris just snatches it off her. Get an in-ball, handball away. Chance for the captain in Miller to get it to the top of the square, and it's a queue up. And the mark has been taken at the top of the square by Purcell. Or Parnell, I should say, sorry. And she's going back for her second of the afternoon. And she pops through her second. Really nicely done. Sorry, that is her first of the afternoon. She kicked one out in the full and A behind. And Heidelberg go to 5-5-35. And Surrey Park 2-2-14. 8 and a bit minutes left here in the third quarter. Ball just slowly making its way back to the middle. Umpire's blown the whistle, perhaps, but for a 6-6-6 warning. Oh, he's going to ball the ball up. So out of the ruck. Here go the Tigers once again. Here's Ridewood. Ridewood kicks the ball inside forward 50. Can she get a mark? No, not quite. The ball goes out the back, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So they're well in control of this game here. The Tigers up by 21 points with a little over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Something needs to happen here for the Panthers. They kicked the first 2 goals of the game, and since then it's been 5 unanswered from the Tigers. Make that 6. (6-5-41) now. Heidelberg 2-2-14. Surrey Park well into the back stages here of the third quarter, and they are in control of this game well and truly. Very dangerous lead now for the Panthers to try and fight back from. Might have been Holly Ridewood that kicked that goal, so she gets on the board. Start again from the restart. Hit out of the ruck there that time. I'll give it to McCarthy. Surrey Park clear, or looked like they were going to clear, as the ball was quickly held up. Sutherland, body over the football, dragged to ground, must have just got a little kick away. Goes off to her side. Here's Gladman. Gladman with the footy now, goes for a little bit of a run, got to get it away, she does, towards the middle of the ground, it just bounces and rolls away momentarily. Opportunity, that's a free kick for a hold, so Surrey Park will get a chance inside 50 here. Kick is away, didn't go awfully high. Good tackle there laid by Zoe Harold. So lock it in there and it wasn't going anywhere. Ball up again. Martinez got it away momentarily. Chance of the captain and Miller. Gave it off out wide to Vincent. Heidelberg out wide now. Slipping through the hands there. Inopportune there for Panel. Kick smothered off the boot. Another opportunity here for her. Although this is the captain in Miller who sent one high. Comes to ground. Chance for McCarthy that time to try and get possession of the football. It's on the ground, umpire circling, and he will call for it. Ball up now, out of the ruck. Norris. Ridewood inside forward 50. A dead set one-on-one. Ball comes to ground. It's out the back here. Here's another goal. Popping it through for her first. Isabella Italiano, and they're starting to really run away with it here, Heidelberg. Another goal to the tally, and they now kick away to now lead the scoring at 7-5-47 to 2-2-14. A little under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball making its way back to the middle of the ground. And we're back underway here in the third. After the goal. Opportunity for Gladman to get onto the football. She's got it and she's wrapped up in a tackle. Wasn't going anywhere. Both ladies in the ruck there, probably just missed the ball there momentarily, allowed Seabury to hit it out, but she's turned it over in the ruck and going for a run is Heidelberg down forward. And that's a good hit inside forward 50. Captain's taking a mark in Miller. Miller wheels around on the right, gets it to the top of the square, trying to play in front, nearly spinning herself inside out and getting herself into trouble there was Vaughan. Still in a dangerous spot here for Surrey Park. They couldn't afford to concede another goal here. Opportunity again. Italiano got a kick to the top of the square. And Surrey Park do good to relieve and kick out wide. And it'll go out of bounds for a throw-in. So 2 minutes and change left here in the third. It's Heidelberg by 33 points. Ball in. Hit out of the ruck. Seabury. Comes out the back. Still an opportunity here for the Tigers. Little quick kick came from Delizio. Didn't get the right direction on it that she would have liked. And being escorted over the line there that time was Ridewood. And it's a throw in. Free kick actually going the way of Surrey Park, so it must have actually been out in the full. Kick down the line. A few fists tried to get over that footy. Over on top of it that time was Martinez. She can't get the footy away and it's a ball up. Slap out of the ruck there that time by Norris. Ball comes to ground, maybe being held without it there. That time was Ridewood. Ball comes out the back, nearly a chance for Surrey Park to clear the ball, but that's a very good tackle there by Ava Vincent. And once again, it's a ball up with a little over a minute to go here in the third quarter. No mucking around the umpire, ball straight back up and down, and there's an opportunity here for Heidelberg if they can clear it, and it's just locked up. That's not going anywhere. Sullivan was wrapped up in a quick tackle. Try again. They both miss it in the ruck. It comes to ground. Opportunity for Martinez over the top. Umpire letting them play. Still allows the play to continue. Trying to take on a tackle there. Has been taken to ground there in the Turilli tackle there. That time was Tarao, and we'll have a ball up. So from the restart, the ball up again. This is Ridewood trying to clear the football. She might try and soccer here, although she gets her body behind the football and is taken to ground in a great tackle by Lucy Wynn. And once again, we'll have another ball up. Go again, ball comes out the back. Bit fumbly for the time being. One last final shot at goal. It's going to come out the back. They need a soccer off the ground. Touched off the boot. They need the siren and they get it. It was nearly a goal to Rebecca Miller, the captain, but her kick was smothered off the boot. And that's where we'll stop for three-quarter time. Heidelberg a 7-5-47 and Surrey Park a 2-2-14. Another couple of goals that quarter going the way of the Tigers, and they are in complete control of this game. Going into the final change, 33-point leaders. While they take a break, we'll take a break here as well, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes for the final quarter of play. Final quarter of football about to get underway here from Ford Park, and it's Heidelberg by 33 points. You can get the feeling they might have done enough to walk away with the 4 points here today. Just waiting for the umpire to get things underway. We are ready now. And we're away here in the last.
Who's this flog?
Here's Caminiti. Caminiti kicked the ball out wide. A few players run in their direction to get their own football here. Be nice to see Surrey Park get some reward for effort onto the scoreboard in the last quarter. They started off like a house on fire. They kicked two very early, and ever since then it's been relatively quiet. In the ruck that time, I'll give it to McCarthy, who cleared it. Caminiti will run onto it. She gets it. Wheels around, looks around. Good handball over the top. Just couldn't find a teammate. McCarthy tackled to the ground with a football, and once again the umpire will call for it. Isabella Caminiti, another Northern Knights another Northern Knights player, if I can get me words out there. Ball out of the ruck. Surrey Park looked to clear. Tarrant went to run around and try and boot the ball away. Couldn't quite do so. And now the ball comes away. So slipped off the hands of Gladman. Opportunity there for Heidelberg, and once again it's hugging the boundary line. Running it nearly over that time is Wynn. And now it is out of bounds for a throw in. 90 seconds gone, final quarter. From the throw-in, went out the back. It assisted Norris a little bit better in getting the football out of the ruck there that time. Umpire letting it play. Martinez. Sorry, Caminiti had it, and she had to escort the ball over the line there. Sorry about that, just had to eke out a bit of a yawn. Out of the ruck, Norris. Oh, gee, being slung to the ground off the ball there was one of the Surrey Park players. A bit of a vicious take to the ground there. As ball goes forward again. It's this time for Surrey Park, and they clear momentarily, and chance for Harold out the back, but here go Heidelberg again. Opportunity this time. That's Vincent. She kicks the ball just about inside forward 50. Dropping it a mark at a very inopportune time. Opted off to give the handball in direction of Carey. Carey couldn't quite handle the football. Here's an opportunity, but getting the body in over the top first was Seabury. Seabury gets the foot in there. Here's Sutherland. Sutherland kicks one forward. An opportunity this time. Oh, was it held up for Graham of Surrey Park, and it bobbles around for Carey. Inside 50 she goes. So unnecessary contact after the kick. I heard that through the headset. So Carey gets another go at it. Actually, Holly Ridewood. Inside 50 she goes with her kick. Just dropped short. Nicely done, trying to evade the tackle. Parnell. She just lost it in the end. Ball on the ground, and it's a ball up again. It's from the restart. Both ladies in the ruck fight a bit of a draw. I'll give it the hit out to Seabury though that time. It comes to ground. Umpire circling, calls for it. Go again, Seabury out the ruck that time, gets it to ground. Only went as far as Ridewood. Ridewood wheels around and gets a kick away, gets to the pocket. The mark has been taken there that time by Parnell. Parnell centering ball, top of the square, need a mark, anyone crumbing. There's a few numbers around the football here for Heidelberg. Snapped around the body there that time by Carey's behind. 7-6-48 Heidelberg, 2-2-14 Surrey Park. 13 minutes to go, final quarter. High ball out of fullback. Ridewood claimed the mark and she got it. Ridewood high to the top of the square. Boundary throw in you'd think will be the winner, yes. Ball back in, front position there that time. Lehman got it out for Heidelberg. And the ball will clear, although it's a bit fumbly out of defence. Great tackle. Good pressure there that time from Olivia Jesser. She's also a Northern Knights listed player. Ball out of the ruck, Lehman front position. Ball comes to ground, works its way out the back. Who's going to be there to pick it up? It's a bit fumbly at the moment. Maybe a bit of tiredness coming in. That's a great tackle by Zoe Harold. She kicked a goal today. Hasn't stopped working all day. Ball out of the ruck. Caminiti had it. She couldn't get rid of it in time. Ball is up, comes to ground. Works its way out the back. Chance for Harold. Got a little tumbling kick forward. Stays in the field of play. Can hear a little bit of soccer being played between these two sides here. Ridewood in over the top again. Handball came free. An opportunity here this time for Jesser. Jesser kicked the ball forward. It's tumbling towards the forward 50, but numbers here for Surrey Park. That kick came off the back of someone's head there and ricocheted back inside the Heidelberg forward 50. Got to get themselves out of trouble here, Surrey Park. They do momentarily. That'll bounce and roll just into the back half of the centre square. Good tackle there laid by Lila Hines. So high ball went in the direction of Ridewood again. And that's just going to be a ball up before West could get rid of it for Surrey Park. Out of the ruck that time, it was Norris. And holding the ball is the call, so here's a chance for Surrey Park and for Tarrant. She gave it off to Wynn. Wynn towards their forward 50. Goes forward a little bit, slipped through the hands there at Norris. Comes to ground. Opportunity for Schwab. Heidelberg go forward again. High ball down the line. Past a few sets of hands. Shade starting to become a factor here. Kick forward by West. Few in the hole. Schwab again. Dropped it. Went up and get it a second time and was tackled by Herring. And it's a ball up. Ball out of the ruck, comes to ground. Jesser had it, lost it. Kick down the line. Who's going to be the first one there? Little handball over the top that time came from Basham. Kick inside forward 50 now. Need a mark here. Through a set of hands. Comes to ground. Opportunity for Surrey Park. Got to get it away. Got the hands free that time and when able to get rid of it that time was Wynn. Kick towards the middle of the ground. It's a bouncing, ugly sort of ball. Got there in time was Lambert Naran. She got a handball away in the nick of time before she was set upon. Still a chance here. The Surrey Park side, although the numbers are high for the Tigers. They kick inside the forward 50 just about. Ball was fisted away. Numbers starting to come in from the side. Here's Parnell. Parnell inside forward 50. That's going to bounce. Had to work for it, her teammate, although it was cut off there that time by Isabel Potter. Potter goes backwards. Jesser. Jesser finds a teammate. Now able to go for a run is Caminiti. Caminiti sets sail. I don't think she's kicked a goal. That's probably one of the goals of the afternoon. Isabella Caminiti gets on the board with a ripper. She took the mark on the edge of 50, went for a little bit of a run and set sail for home. It swung nicely on the right and snuck through for her first, and Heidelberg's 8th. 8-6-54 they are now. Surrey Park 2-2-14. 8 and a bit minutes to go here in the final quarter. So from the restart, good attack from Norris in the ruck. She got her own handball out of trouble there as well. Here's Ridewood. Ridewood will get the ball inside forward 50. Can we get a mark again? Not quite. Ball comes out the back. Chance going forward here, Surrey Park. Can't quite get it past halfway at the moment. Tarrant was the first one to the football for them. Umpires found something. It's a free kick to Holly Ridewood, having a good last quarter. Ridewood inside 50, hits up a teammate, and it is Miller, captain. Miller to the pocket. The idea was right. The kick's just hung in the air a little bit too long. Allowed a spoil to come in from the side for Surrey Park. Kick a little bit smothered off the boot there, so dribbling away. Here's a chance for Delizio. She sends one high. Opportunity for the side, although the ball comes to ground. Nearly an opportunity there that time for Emily Gladman to run over the top of it. And it's a ball up. You can see on the clock, just a little over 7 minutes to go in the last. Ball up from the start. Chance going forward, Win. Got her own footy twice. Clearing ball. Opportunity going for a run is Schwab. Schwab inside forward 50. Went in the direction of Biviano. She's still having a crack. And Surrey Park come away again. It's an inside-out torpedo towards the middle of the ground. Who's running onto it? No one in particular for the time being. Little kick goes forward. It's a bouncing ball. It stops and rolls for the time being. A bit of a hot football at the moment. Little kick forward by Schwab again. Cut off. Kick towards the middle has been cut off again by that time by Surrey Park. Schwab again, her fourth disposal in half a minute. She goes wide to Caminiti. Caminiti, high ball, right forward pocket. Who can mark? No one. Yes, they can actually. Yep. Good mark by Emily Gladman. Plays on now. Wheels towards the middle of the ground. Through the hands there of Schwab, but Martinez was there to mop up, and just a little bit of kick to kick at the moment. Win in front of the broadcast position. Pass the outstretched hands of Millership. Chance for Surrey Park. Great tackle from behind Jessa. Holding the football is the call. Jessa to Ridewood. Ridewood long ball down the line. Through a couple of sets of hands, another whistle. Free kick to Surrey Park. So Surrey Park down the line. And that one's found Tarrant. Tarrant kicks down the line. Through two sets of outstretched hands. The first one there was Win. Ridewood again. Massive last quarter for her. Kick towards Caminiti, who's been busy this last quarter too. An opportunity here as well for Gladman as well. And it's not going anywhere. Another ball up. We're inside the last 5 minutes of play. A little under 4.5 to go. Thought the umpire called for a ball up there. In fact, it must have been a free kick to Surrey Park. Opportunity here this time for Win. Win handballs backwards. Chance with the ball dribbling towards the middle of the ground. Got to be careful here. Opportunity this time for Gleddenhouse. Kicks the ball inside forward 50 just about. Tumbling ball. First one back there is a Tiger. It's Alice Jessa. Jessa has a bounce. Oh, it didn't come back to her. It's been very unkind to her. She's got to spin herself out of trouble. The 360 kicks down the line. Went past the intended target of Ridewood. Opportunity going forward here for Surrey Park. Another handball came from Win. Can they just try and get rid of the football here? They can. Might get the football here, the captain Miller, although here's Ridewood. Ridewood down the line. Through a couple of sets of hands. Here's one of the interleaguers from last year in Sutherland. And it's a good mark taken down the line by Tarrant. Tarrant short, didn't find a target, but Tarelli had to do a little bit to get the ball. She goes inside forward 50. It's a bouncing football. Gets to the top of the square. Good tackle laid by Millership. What does the umpire say? He says hold the ball. So Millership with the footy. Sinks the slipper into it. But should have been marked there that time, you feel, by Gladman. Another hold on the ball. Free kick to Surrey Park. Gladman with the footy. She goes short. Torelli. Off to Sutherland. Top of the square, misses a few players. Opportunity here this time for Vincent to go for a run. She's been chased down by Gledenhouse. She got the kick away in time to the outer side. Allows Ridewood to get a kind bounce and get onto it. She kicks down the line, although it's a run-on-one. Nearly getting a fist in that time was Blake to get rid of the footy. Going forward still Heidelberg. Numbers here. Oh, they can just about raffle it off here. Look at all the numbers here. Kick on goal. Goes to the top of the square. Who's there in a one-on-one? Bounce a little bit unkind. I think it's Delizio with the football. It is. She'll wheel around. Gets it on the right boot. Kicks it to the top of the square. Not a bad kick at all. Nearly could have got a kind bounce. Good tackle in the square. Handball goes backwards and it's through for a rush behind. 8:7:55 Heidelberg. Surrey Park 2-2-14. A minute and change left here in the final quarter. Surrey Park run it out of full back. It's an inside-out top. Went in the direction of Gladman. Gladman gets the footy in the end. She's taken to ground. That's probably on the ball. And it is. Free kick to Alice Jesser. Jesser to the top of the square. Dropping it Delizio. Comes to ground. Opportunity. Missing is Carey. 8:56 plays 2-2-14. 1 minute left, final quarter. Let's wait for the ball to come back into play. Ball out of full-back. Potter was the one to kick it back into play. Ball near the boundary line. And we'll go over for a throw-in. Ball back into play now. Maybe one last chance for Heidelberg if they can get another inside forward 50. Here's a chance. It comes from Vaughan. Vaughan's kick came off the hands of Stevens. Williamson in the marking contest for Surrey Park. And it's a ball up and we're inside the last 10 seconds. We might only just have time for one last ruck contest because the Tigers are going to walk away with a nice win and a good one too. A 42-point win for Heidelberg. 8:56 to 2-2-14. They were a little bit slow out of the gates. They had the first two kicked on them by Surrey Park and then in the end they were very, very good into walking away with the victory, and all of their goal kickers were singles as well, which is good to see. Seckold, Parnell, Delizio, Schwab, Italiano, Martinez, Ridewood and Caminiti all kicking goals as well. I'll just make sure that's all correct. That is. And for Surrey Park, goal kickers to Harold and Gladman. So a really good performance by Heidelberg. It looks like they might do some good things going forward in season 2023. A great victory for them. While for Surrey Park, they started off well, but unfortunately they just couldn't go along with it. So it was a 42-point win to Heidelberg here in the second game of our doubleheader today from Ford Park in Ivanhoe. We hope you enjoyed the coverage here today. I'm Liam Vertigan, and we'll see you once again next week for more YJFL football here on the screens of Game Face. We'll see you next week.